Alright, so hello everybody, this is Dollar Store Stereography number 6. This is actually a repeat, but it wasn't on Instagram anywhere. So this is what I'm calling packing tape transparencies. You saw I was holding a roll of packing tape, that's for a good reason. I'm going to be showing you... Okay. Is this live? Oh, it's still live. What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. It was being stupid.
Okay, so this is packing tape transparencies, no matter what you've heard. And let's go down over here. So you can see this is actually a transparency that I made out of a packing tape, basically, a packing tape. This is a photocopy that I made of a stereo card. Of course, I did 3D stuff. So I made a photocopy, a black and white photocopy, on a Epson, an all-in-one printer scanner option. So you just scan the top. We just like laid a couple of stereo cards out, and we scanned them. We made a couple of prints, and this is just one of the prints. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this right now. So basically, the first thing you need is a printout. You could use a Xerox. You could use a photocopy if you don't want the name brand Xerox. It's the same thing. Or a black and white. Color works as well. But for this project, we're using black and white. You're going to lay down your transparent tape on the image. You can use Scotch tape for this. You can use packing tape. You can use a whole bunch of different types of tape for this, as long as it's transparent. And what I'm going to be doing is something called braying, and I'm going to just take a flat side of any object, even the backhand of the scissors. The back handle would work well for this, and I'm just trying to adhere as much as the tape as I can onto the black and white image that I have printed. I'm actually even going to do it on this side. Then this is a very easy project. For the second part, all I'm going to use is I'm using a hand sanitizer gel. This has 70% alcohol in it, but you could use something with that just has rubbing, that's just rubbing alcohol. And what I'm doing is I'm saturating the back. And I'm going to let this sit for a second because I really want to get this nice and saturated. You can see that I have two printouts here, but I'm only saturating the part that has the tape on it. And you can see that part's getting transparent while the other part's staying opaque. That's basically like the first part of this project. I noticed that a lot of my previous attempts were coming up very light. So I'm going to say that there's another step to this, is to flip it over and do that braying process again, where you're really just going over the image really, really hard with something that's like, has a blunt edge to it. That way you won't rip up the tape. And you're just really smushing. You could use your fingernail for this. You can even go like this. And what that's going to do is, hopefully, it's going to adhere the actual black and white image to the tape, and we'll be able to do a thing where we peel the paper off. Now then, this is very light. So I want to say that you actually have to adhere this a little bit harder on this side and maybe even saturate it a little bit more. I'm going to actually do this on this side of the image, the paper side of the image. That might give me a better result. If you've ever done a thing when you were little called like, what the hell was it called? It was called Presto something. They were like called like rub-off transfers. Here we go. If I do that on the other side of the image, a lot of the image comes off, a lot of the image stays on, and I'm really getting a very nice value to my blacks over here, and that's what you really want. You see there's still a lot of the image left on the paper. You really want to rub it a little bit harder. But let's just say I have this, right? And let's just say I have another copy of this image. You can even do a thing where you just lay one image on top of the other and actually just get a blacker, denser black with that. See that this has like a little cross over here. It looks like an airplane flying in the distance. I'm going to use that as a registration mark, actually, and line this up as good as I can. And something like that, you can get a denser black to your image, and then maybe even use it for cyanotypes. You can use this for any sort of projection or development process that you would need a transparent, opaque image for. And that's a very easy way. We spent less than like 2 minutes doing that. We used $0. It's packing tape, or you could use Scotch tape. I swear, the first time I did it, I used that. And that's it. That's a quick and easy project, and that's something I didn't have on Dollar Store Stereography this whole time on Instagram, but So I'm just redoing that video. That's it. And I'll see you guys later. I hope you can use this in your projects. Bye. Okay.